Howdy hi and ho ho ho! This is part 2 of the Christmas one-shot. Let's dive in. Takes about 3 days to get to the capital by land. But speaking of the snow, it'll probably take even longer. Luckily, we do have a mining shaft that does somewhat connect to the capital.
What do you mean by somewhat?
I and a couple of the beginning people dug a whole mining shaft close to the capital just in case any problems happen. Pretty much an army coming through.
Is it not connected? What is the problem?
We're kind of going to be we're on their ground, which is highly illegal. It is connected to one of their mine shafts, but luckily it has been cautioned off, so no one uses it. We could get there faster, but just getting to the mining shaft to get to the capital would be hard.
Well, is there anything else we can do?
Wait out the storm, wait out for it to kill everyone. Unless Saint has a change of heart, which I highly doubt that'll happen.
Where can we find Saint?
Like I said, from the message yesterday, seemed a massive storm hit there unexpectedly. Maybe he took over one of the houses, took over the castle. I don't know.
Well, either way, we're going to have to risk it. You and I both experienced the cold. No one is going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be able to be strong enough to guide us?
If I get cold again, I go into shock. You guys saying you both went outside?
For a minute.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to last even a minute.
Well, this is going to be underground, correct?
Yes.
In a mine.
Yeah.
It'll be insulated from the outside. Wonder if you'll be able to make it through there. Maybe not to fight, but even just to guide.
It is just a straight path.
If we leave you here, you are going to die.
If you leave all of us here, we're all going to die. If nothing works.
We're all going through this cavern. Unless you think we can go investigate this before the frost takes over, basically. Or the cold takes over and becomes unbearable even indoors.
Like Zamul said, 15 days worth of rations. We still have fair enough of wood. Did anyone go and get more?
I have some in
Storage.
basically. I can access it now if you would like.
You can hold off on that. More firewood, more heat. We still have a couple other faint magic users. If we travel through you there, I feel like people are going to die from those creatures out there and or from the cold. I would rather bring able bodies there than just every. Because with the cold out here, it's already going to be dangerous. The mines are going to be even more dangerous, possibly.
What if we just go?
You both used to be adventurers.
So, I will leave you with the rest of this wood. We'll get everybody to send it out. To go in and haul it out.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can stack it where you see fit. And then as soon as that's done, we will rest. And then how far of a travel through the mines? How long?
Day and a half.
Okay, so we have time. Well, does that sound good?
I guess we'll see.
I'm going to cast the mansion and have the portal open up. And then I'm going to yell for every able-bodied person, even if they're a little sick, they can still tough it out. And I'm going to have them start hauling all the wood that we gathered. Probably realistically only need 4 or 5 people to do it.
You put it up against the main area side wall. Door opens, pretty hefty pile of wood, alchemist fire, and of the sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Metal pieces, metal gears for you. You see some servants are walking around inside, and they say, Zira, what's going on?
A lot.
Do you need anything?
Can you fetch me some warmer clothing?
Right away.
And then I'm going to tell a few other ones to gather as much food as they can, as much drink, as much firewood, anything that they can get. Furniture, and then have them bring it to the doorway and then hand it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like clothes, rations, and then if you need anything as well.
Okay. Servants disperse. A couple minutes go by. They come back. Probably half of the servants have their arms full of everything.
Yeah.
From food, clothing, blankets, wood, so on and so forth. And they kind of just hold it for people to go in, for them to carry it out, since they can't leave at all.
Yeah.
But that goes on for a bit of time for them, for one of the servants to be like, that is everything for the day.
Okay. I'm going to suggest that you and I and, how do you say his name? Gashriz?
Mm-hmm.
Gashriz and Zamol go in and sleep in an actual bed in this mansion and say that there's 4 rooms prepared and we will get a good sleep and then we will depart. But you guys will be rested up. That way you can take care of everything. I'm going to make sure, since it says that I can choose the layout of the floor plan, Gashriz's room is going to have like probably 8 fireplaces, all roaring, and then he is going to have a bed with like several layers of blankets on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Goliaths is going to have a very large bed with like probably a study of like different types of books on weaponry and armor and stuff like that. And it's going to have, the walls are going to have all very pristine condition types of like armor and stuff. And they're all for display. They're not, you know. And then yours will have a little bed. When you walk up to it, it's almost going to look, this is going to be another reference, but it's almost going to look like a hobbit hole. So when you go in, it's like in a hillside. And then mine is just going to be a normal bedroom. It's going to have a very large library, and on the one side when you walk in, it's going to be a massive room. There's going to be targets, and some of them you can tell it's my old room because some of them are like incinerated, some of them are frozen, some have acid dripping and like the limbs are missing off of them. So they're just like a bunch of mannequins for like practicing spells and target practice and stuff. I'm going to say we'll all rest.
Do I know what your room looks like?
Probably. I mean, probably showed all the rooms.
Okay.
So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody, and then I'm going to go rest again, even though I just woke up. I'm a tired boy. Well, I guess it's a long rest. I guess I don't necessarily need to, like, sleep. But since I'm pretty rested, I just want to, prepare. I'm going to mess around with cantrips, read, relax. I'll nap a little bit, and then...
Trefa, what are you doing?
While Zira is sleeping,
Okay, so when I take a nap...
I would like to sneak into his or her? His room and steal one of the mannequin targets.
Okay.
Does she succeed?
Roll stealth.
Do I need to combat her? Or...
Depends on what you're doing.
Oh, I just want to wake up if she's in my room.
Yeah, I literally just want to take the mannequin.
Do a wisdom check.
Me?
Perception with disadvantage since you're nap.
With
What am I rolling for? Stealth?
Yeah, stealth.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to roll.
Okay.
Actually, roll. See if you get a nat 1.
14.
Okay, it's not a nat 1. I got a nat 1. So, I got a 3 and a nat 1, so I am zonked.
Okay.
You go in, you hop over the banister. Which one do you take?
The most intact one that there is.
There are several of them, so it does not matter.
I would probably do the one that has some tearing. You can kind of tell that it was used for force damage, so you kind of just take that one.
Okay.
They're probably on the other side of the room. That's probably the one that's closest by. There's tons of targets on, like, the side.
Yeah.
But you would have to make noise to get across there.
Yeah.
So
I just, take it back to my room and...
start kissing it. Start practicing
No.
like I'm kissing a watermelon.
No. I'm going to start tinkering with it to make it a decoy.
I don't know why you had to steal that. You could have.
Because that's my thing.
I'll give you a performance check with advantage or deception check with advantage.
With advantage, you said, right?
Yeah.
17.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What are you trying to make it look like? Yourself?
Not myself. I'm assuming it's a full-size, target dummy. It looks like a tall person.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
I would say I'm going to try to make it look like Gashra's.
Okay. After a decent amount of tinkering and whatnot, you're able to make it have a program where it gains scales, but not really, just to make it look like it. You added in a more lizard-type head, put on it normal clothes where Gashra's would normally have. Looks pretty fucking good.
Okay, sweet. And now I rest.
Okay. Morning come. You all wake up. Do you guys do anything, or do you guys just wait for Or are you guys just waiting for Zira at the entrance?
Nah, I'm gonna putsy around in my room
Okay.
for a bit. Hey, Zira.
You doing anything? You being in your room, or you just? heading right
Once
out?
I'm ready to go, I'm going.
All right.
Do you notice a mannequin missing?
Probably not. I don't care.
So you go down to the main area. You already see Zumal and Gazras
Yeah.
standing there waiting for you both.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see. I've been saying your name this whole time.
Driffa.
Driffa.
What do I notice if Gashras looks healthy?
He looks immensely better.
Okay, that's what I was imagining.
Driffa, still in your room, tinkering, doing shit.
I'm gonna ask them, where's Driffa?
We just came down here once.
It is time to leave. Where is she at? I'm gonna start walking up to Driffa's room.
You hear some clanging, some hammering in her hobbit hole.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Ah, come in.
I'm opening the door.
Okay.
You see Gazra's just standing there.
You said I've been with her for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do this real quick. Just roll a d20.
Okay.
Deception.
Yeah.
His is insight.
Wait, insight?
Yeah. Or history.
Well, I just gotta see what I have for modifiers and stuff. Okay, 25.
31.
Okay. Alright.
Even though you know that she tinkers and can build shit,
I'm going to say, wait a minute, what are you doing here? How did you get here?
I've been here all night.
I'm going to grab a hold of him by the cuff of the collar and start dragging him downstairs.
You just see another Gashras standing there.
Can my Gashras, like, move and everything?
Yeah.
Like, walking and everything?
It
okay.
looks like an actual Gashras.
Okay.
Functioning like a normal Gashras.
Sounds like him, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have the same abilities?
You don't know. He hasn't done anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, I meant if her mannequins would have the same abilities.
I don't know what you mean by
I
that.
don't have any magic, so I don't think that would
Not
be
mannequins.
possible.
Okay, does her tinkering and stuff, do they normally have abilities and stuff besides regular robot stuff?
Sometimes.
So they can, like, shoot fire and stuff or whatever?
Sometimes.
Okay, I'm going to say, what's going on here?
Both Gashras say, that's me, but I'm me.
Okay, Battle of Spellcasters. Let's do this.
And Driffa's yelling at the top of the stairs, no, don't freaking do that. You're going to mess it up.
Okay. Next time, answer me then.
Well, you didn't give me time to.
Wow.
You're just dragging my prodigy out of my room.
Well, you should have said something before I got down here.
Where are your manners?
Let's go. You're in my house.
Aren't you impressed?
You're in my house.
Aren't you impressed?
Why?
This is our decoy.
Well, we'll see what you have planned for this.
I have no plan. It was literally just an idea.
Looks convincing. All right.
Yay.
So, what I'm going to say is, let's put him out with the people. You stay warm and stay safe. And that way, if you're needed to help the people, we don't have to worry for now.
What do you mean?
To protect the people, he can't come with us regardless. So
He's the decoy. He doesn't have any magic.
So he'll come with us then.
He'll be a distraction. So Driffa says that, like, there was no plan and I just had this idea and I ran with it and I wasn't tired, so I felt like tinkering and I created this thing. And I remembered that Gashras said that he knew this saint thing, and I figured if they had a connection, then if we had a decoy that looked like him, that could benefit us in some way, but I have no plan. So
That's fine.
we can use it in whatever way you guys think would be beneficial.
So after all, we can take Gashras with us, just not him. I am going to look at Gashras and be like, before we go, I need you to tell me anything that you haven't told me about Saint. How much of the tales are actually true?
Most of them. Others were just trying to make him be nicer or more appealing. A lot of it was he makes winter storms. He can pull almost anything out of a bag. Luckily, nothing magical can come out, but like weapons, cannons, food, whatever. The false stuff is that he's nice, very plump, He does have like an army, quote unquote, an army of these small elves, kind of smaller than you, that build anything for him.
Well,
He can see people when they're sleeping, which is the most dangerous thing in my opinion. And I'm betting he's able to see almost anyone in this winter storm while they sleep.
So we're not sleeping again. Got it.
well, here we go. You ready? I'm gonna look over at the mannequin. Are you ready, Gashras?
I'm Gashras. Hi. Holds out a hand to you.
I'll shake his hand.
I'm ready.
All right.
We're
Let's
all
go.
loaded up, ready to go. Supplies, warm stuff.
I'm saying you guys got pretty thick
Yeah.
clothing now.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
We're going to the capital. We're going to travel through the mines, and we are going to find him and stop this
Find who?
saint.
Then why do we have to go to the capital?
Because he is at the capital, more than likely. Because this is where it all started.
You open the door, you see 7 of those creatures. Make a perception. What?
3.
3?
Hang on, I got a 4. Let me see what I got a whopping 5.
Damn. Okay. You just see those creatures out there. You know where the mining shaft is. It's a little bit behind your guys' house at the moment, partially in that rubble.
All right. I guess it's within 500 feet. Dimension door. Waste that.
You can only take one other person. You can't take 2.
Is this thing going to survive in the cold?
It's a mannequin.
Yeah, but I didn't know
It's
if the
not
gears would freeze up and
It's
stuff.
not alive. I don't know. That's up to the DM, I guess.
You don't know?
Oh, I forgot to mention I made snowshoes for him.
Okay.
So he can walk on the snow.
Did you make snowshoes for us? You fucking suck.
If
You
give me,
wanna-
like
you wanna
10
take-
minutes, I can do that.
Just, yeah, make
Yep,
snowshoes
'kay.
first. Yeah.
Cool.
You quickly create 2 more pairs of snowshoes. Just like, you go back inside. 1 minute, guys.
She's
pretty
like
much-
so excited about this mannequin that she's like not doing anything to help us. She's just like, I'm making this mannequin battle ready, and I'm just like, this mannequin's gonna be left to die at some point. And you're just like, the way that Driffa is as a character reminds me of somebody who like put their car on like Pimp My Ride. And then just like immediately went, this is so dope, and then just drove it off a bridge. like you're just souping this thing up for death.
I park it in a trailer park.
You go back inside, you get a couple pieces of wood, you find netting, you stretch it out as much as you can, and you pretty much make 2 more sets of snowshoes.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
we're gonna strap them on, and we're gonna start going. Wow, how cold is it outside compared to like when we open the door? Like compared to when it could
Yikes.
last a minute.
Like we running.
Well, you guys do have thick clothing on, so roll Constitution saving throws. I'll let you have advantage to see how well can you hold it now.
Constitution, you said saving throws? 18.
14?
Plus anything?
It's +1. So
Okay.
13 +1.
14 and
Yeah, you guys are able to last out in the cold longer now from the warm clothes and not being knee, thigh, or waist high in snow.
we are going to. How far of a distance is it to our house?
It'll probably take a minute and a half just to get there with just like full on running. It's less than 500 feet, but it's still in snow. So
We'll
that's what
book
I'm
it
saying.
if we run into trouble. Your mannequin's going to be used very early. I'm going to look at the mannequin and be like, get ready to run.
Give me one of your exploding things.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take one of them out and hand it to her.
I'm going to put it in his mouth.
You see, like, his jaw, like, there's partial wheels on the side.
Yeah.
It just slowly turns as the mouth just opens slowly.
It follows my direction.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So I'm going to tell it, what should my code word be?
Just say, if you go down, bite.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to tell him.
Okay.
If he goes down with all these things on him, bite down and breathe.
Okay.
I have an idea. If we can get to the mine shafts with this guy alive, I have an idea.
Okay.
Because I assume there's explosives in the mine. We're just going to just start packing them full.
Okay. You guys
Alright.
start booking it.
Mm-hmm.
I want you all to roll a d20.
7.
I don't like this dice roller.
My dice just are not rolling good at all.
Add your dexterity modifier to that, just to see how quick you can be.
9.
9.
I got a 5.
Use this one from now on. Just roll it. See what it's like.
That's
Nat
a
one.
1.
Yeah, don't use that either.
Yeah.
Give me that. All the dice are bad today.
Are you
Okay.
using
All
this?
right. I'm buying weighted dice from now.
Hey. What's your dexterity modifier?
+3.
+3. Okay. You guys kind of just start booking it. What did you get, Zira?
9.
Yeah.
9? Okay. So you two just start booking it, but you see Robot somehow got wheels on the bottom of it and is going immensely faster than both of you with enough time just rushing. One of those frostbitten golems do spot you and then just start rushing. It's probably a good 30 feet away from you both.
How far away are we from the house?
Probably 200.
I'm gonna use my bow. Do I can see it?
Yeah.
It's in my line of sight. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not that far away. 17?
That'll definitely hit, plus whatever you got.
5.
5 damage. You sling back an arrow. You just turn around, fling it. You see some of the ice cracks, and it's able to kind of pierce it. It kind of... Have you guys played The Last of Us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Think of a clicker
Yeah.
that makes that
Yeah.
kind of sound.
That was good.
After it hits. I know.
Nice.
I practice. As about 2 more after it did that, turn to your guys' group, but you guys kind of just keep running.
Okay.
What's both of your speeds? I know yours is 35. What's
30.
yours? 30? Okay.
How am I faster than you? That's funny.
I don't do much cardio.
What's your armor class? 0?
16?
0.
12.
Oh, sorry.
12?
There.
12.
Okay.
Am I hit?
Yeah.
I'm going to shield.
To what?
17.
One of them will hit then.
One of them will hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of how many?
2.
Okay, I'll take it.
Take 4 cold damage as they both kind of let loose one of like a frozen axe. Kind of just slices your back a little bit. He's just standing at the spot where you told him
Yeah.
and is just standing there.
Yell at him to get in the house.
Not to come save us?
We'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Gashers, get in the house.
He slowly bends down, starts picking up pieces, and throws it to the side because he can't get in right now. It just slowly happens. Make dexterity saving throws, both of you.
14.
22.
You both are able to dodge other frostbitten golems, dive out of the way, push them down so
We don't
hurt
get
you.
caught.
Yeah. You get to where the house is, you're just pushing more shit off to the side. You push Gashras down and hop down. You're now in a cave.
Okay.
I'm going to instruct Gashras to cover the entrance so they can't get in. Is that doable? Or we, like, dropped down?
You dropped
like, into,
down.
Okay, so.
You see that he thinks for a second. You just see him start moving medium-sized rocks, just trying to stack them up as best he can. But it probably gets to 5 inches of height as he like continuously keeps looking around for more medium-sized.
Yeah, like rubble and... yeah.
Any kind of rubble, yes. Okay.
What was that?
Yeah.
Spit that out, but don't break it.
You
You see the gears turn on his jaw, and it kind of rolls out as he just catches it. I can't do anything.
Okay, thanks for trying.
No problem.
Are we running? Zira, what are we doing?
Would you like your bottle back? And you can kind of see some oil all over it. It's kind of slimy.
No, keep it in your pocket.
Puts it in his pocket.
Just in case you're clumsy, give it to me.
Pulls it out. Hands it to you. Very slippery.
Trying to like wipe it off on my pant leg. Stick it in my pocket.
I guess it's time for us to go.
You see Gashra starts walking weirdly. Miss, do I have any other feet?
I mean, I put snowshoes on your feet.
Oh, those aren't my feet. So he kind of sits down, takes off the snowshoes, gets back up.
I'll help
Much
him
better.
however I can. I'll take the snowshoes and put them in my pack for now for him.
Zira, he's learning.
This is terrifying.
This is so much fun. There's a glitch in the Matrix.
All right. I'm going to suggest that we get out of here as quickly as possible and just hope the rest of them are okay.
Roll a d4.
2.
2.
Cute.
You actually see like a curled up body like against one of the walls.
Does it look dead or does it look like a body?
It looks like a body.
Okay, so it doesn't look like an icy body.
No.
Okay. I'm going to go up and gently poke it with my staff.
You see the person turns. Zira?
Would I recognize them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that the council member?
Uh-huh.
Carminer?
He kind of immediately gets up and like hugs you. Holy shit, man.
I'll hug him as well. Where have you been the past couple of days?
Oh, that storm hit too hard. I was only a days away and it hit out of nowhere.
Did you get to the capital?
No.
You didn't even get there.
No.
What stopped you?
Oh, God.
The storm. The cold.
Yeah, but we're in the mines.
Yeah. I was outside.
Oh. But
You didn't
get from here to the... Why didn't you
No.
come back? It's a good thing you didn't, but why didn't you come back?
Because I wanted to make sure everything, we could get supplies. I knew the storm had to have been done by now, right?
I'm going to stop him right there, and I'm going to say, I have to talk to you. And I'm going to pull him to the side and explain everything that has happened thus far, and explain to him what we are doing, and then explain that we're looking for a saint. And I'm going to end with that. So I want to see what his reaction is.
You see that he kind of just leans against the wall and kind of just slides down. I couldn't even get supplies.
We have supplies. That's not the issue. The issue is Saint. You are not the issue. Nothing you've done has been wrong or right. It's just, this is no one's fault but Saint's.
Isn't Saint just a myth?
That's what we thought, but Gashra's said that it was not. And I'm going to say, before he says anything, I'm going to go, not this Gashra's. This is not Gashra's.
Hi, I'm Gashras.
Yeah.
Then who is that? Oh.
He would know that she's a tinkerer, and
I have a tool in my hand, and I just like hold it
I'm
up
gonna say this one even got me. Very convincing.
That's really good.
He's my pride and joy.
And then we're gonna say, well, are you able to come with us?
I have nowhere else to really go.
Well, would I know? Is this man like a fighter or no?
You see that he's more business
Okay.
than anything else.
So he's useless.
Zumal is the fighter.
Gotcha. And he got messed up, so. All right. Well, please take care of yourself. Unless there's anything that you can think of that you can help us with, we have to get to the capital as soon as possible.
Let me look. You see that he goes into his bag. Take these. As he hands you 2 greater healing potions and 1 superior healing potion. This was to kind of, how would you say it? Siphon the pot, something the pot.
Sweeten?
That's it. Sweeten the pot with getting us more supplies, but I don't know what's going to happen now.
We're going to kill Saint, is what's going to happen. So I'm going to put those in my pocket. Well, I'll give one to you and then put them in my pocket. I'm going to say my goodbyes and tell him to please take care of himself. I'm going to warn him about the town again. I'm going to say, do not go back towards town through here. Stay here. Take care of yourself. We will be back for you. If you don't hear anything from us within, 10 days, then you'll know that we didn't make it. And I'm going to, give him some of my rations and stuff to make sure he can get by.
I'll find a way.
And then we're going to set off.
Okay. You guys go off. You guys can faintly tell that it's probably been more than a day of travel, where resting should be better than just going in blind and exhausted.
When we've pushed as far as we can push, I'm going to set up the house again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to permit us to, and...
Gashras?
Yeah, do I need to worry about... I'll just name them just in case, but the decoy to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go inside and we'll eat full 9-course meal.
Yep.
Be warm, toasty. This time, I'm going to set her up an entire tinkering shop. And I'm going to tell the servants next time, instead of her sneaking into my room, just bring her what she needs. And then I'm going to go in my room and I'm going to basically expend all my spell slots and all my bonuses and everything and just practice as much as I can.
Okay. You are able to change your spells now.
Whoa. I know the episode is amazing so far, but I'm going to do a quick sponsor. Open Arms Pharmacy. They sell amazing kind of freeze-dried candy and fruit, and they have their own line of soda, like Jesus Christ. I'm going to go quick so you can get back to this amazing episode. They sell freeze-dried honey buns, Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, gummy worms, their own soda. There's 5 different flavors: vanilla bean, black cherry, blue raspberry, Coke, and strawberry. They also sell freeze-dried pickles, and if you're in the Punxsutawney or Brookville area, you can come into the store, and they also have an array of different other kinds of candy, from old-fashioned Laffy Taffy to random different kinds of cotton candy containers with a massive amount of other types of candy. So, you can still buy their stuff at Etsy.com at Open Arms Pharmacy. That's OPENARMS FARMACY. Thank you. Tell them that CNC sent you. Now, sorry to wait all that. Now, back into the episode.
Are you asleep already, Zira?
You did say that you would use all your spells and everything just for
probably
practice.
Immediately I would go in and start casting and practicing magic, and I was looking over and learning spells and casting them.
Okay. I don't really have any ideas for enhancements on my decoy. So I will take a little bit of time and do some adjustments, tinkering with maybe some explosive type contraptions with Gashras.
Okay.
So see what I come up with.
All right.
Okay.
All right. After that, you both fall asleep and wake up.
As soon as I wake up, I tell the servants to prepare a meal for us for breakfast, and I choose the most whole hearty foods that I can find, and an array of meats for Driffa,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure that we are ready to go.
After the breakfast, getting everything together, finishing up the mechanical workings, you guys can leave.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
I think today is the home stretch. I'm going to get out, say goodbye to my servants, and then door will close, or portal will close. Let's go.
You keep going down that cave passageway until you get to a couple of wooden planks covering an opening.
Can we see through the...
Mm-hmm. There's only 3 or 4 planks, but the cave opening is pretty big.
Okay. What do I see out past it?
You just see the connection to the Capitol's cave system.
Preferably without ripping them down. Can we get around them without...
Yeah, you could easily tell that you guys are able to
Okay.
get through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll duck through.
After a minute or so of squeezing through or finding a good way to put your body in, you're able to get to the other side.
All right. Well, we made it. So now figure out how to get into the city. Like what do we see? Like passageways and
Yeah, you see other cave systems that go out in different directions, but you see a main, like, wide open line.
well, he did say go straight, so we're just gonna continue to go straight.
Okay. As you guys continuously keep walking, the cave ends up getting wider and wider and a little bit higher each time. After a couple minutes of walking, you start to hear people talking. Might be getting a bit louder, might be hearing more voices, like more children or women and adults and such, until you get to where quite a lot of people are just talking to each other.
Do we see them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You hear a lot of, this storm is going insane. Will this ever end? I wonder how many people have died. I wish I could be warm again. So on and so forth.
I'm gonna see if I can talk to some people and see if there's anybody who's like in charge, or who's like kind of leading them.
You have to go through quite a bit of people because it's very, very crowded. So push here and there. You run into a couple guards. You ask where's like the leader or who's in charge of this. They point you in the direction. You reach supposedly the one of the captains. He goes, yes.
Just wanted to see, are you in charge here?
In this section, yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to see if we could get some information. We're looking to get to the surface.
I don't know if I'm able to do that.
Into the main building of the Capitol.
That's like almost a death wish at the moment.
Why?
Well, this main cave entrance is our mining area, but to get to the Capitol castle, it's going to take about 3 minutes to get through all of the snow, all of like a bunch of creatures. There's a lot of like weird singing short gnome elf things.
We're aware. Is there any way to get in through like the sewer system or anything from here? Or is there a way we can avoid the cold?
Unless you're able to dive through feet upon feet of snow to get into grates and whatnot. The sewer system is connected to like many buildings, but I feel like by this time they have either frozen over and unable to get in with ease than just.
I think it's time. I think it's time to put your creation to the test. See how big of a boom we can get.
You sure?
Send him one direction, and we'll go straight for the tower, or for the what kind of building is it?
What are you asking him?
Well, I'm asking you.
Me.
Is it kind of like the town hall, or is it like a larger building? Is it more of like a castle?
You have only been told that that Saint could be here by where he would be residing. No one truly.
Okay.
Well, no one that told you in Bexley.
That's why I'm gonna start. I'm gonna ask the captain. Why have you guys come down into the mines?
Well, because this happened probably a week ago.
Yeah.
And ever since this hit, there have been creatures and people walking around throughout the city, but seemingly unfazed to this. While everyone is in their homes freezing, the best case scenario is to get underground.
Who was in charge of the city?
It was the king, but he is passed now.
What happened? Is it from the cold?
I think so.
I'm going to start to tell him everything that we know about Saint and what's happening, and see if he knows anybody who would fit that description, or...
Well, no one has gotten word that the king has died, but he hasn't given any sort of sign or message, and the last message we got from him probably was 2 weeks ago. Usually he would do not a worldwide message, but a capital message to reach everyone. When that storm hit, we weren't told any. So he either died in the castle or died in his home.
Is there anyone in charge making decisions?
Like, I know you said you're part of this section, but do you answer to anyone?
There are 5 of us that are technically in charge now. I'm in charge of this section. There's 4 others out in this capital that have either stayed alive or is now passed.
Well, I think we have to assume and start with the castle. Or do you think the home would be?
What is our goal here? What do we...
We have to stop Saint. We have to get him to end the winter or kill him
So it's
to end the
either
winter or die trying.
we find somebody who knows where he is or we just draw him out. Because we don't know.
Would we know anything from the stories how to draw out Saint?
Well,
Or what he hates?
like
or...
Gashra said, a lot of the stories are true, but some of the minor details are off about him being jolly, him being very plump, but some of them he knows when you're sleeping, but also in some of the stories it said be good for goodness sake. So with that type of understanding, maybe you just being an asshole or destroying stuff or making problems in his area could draw him out.
I think the first thing we should do, we have to distract the creatures. And then what's closer, the castle or his home?
The home.
I would say we should try to make for the home.
Okay.
To try and at least get somewhere warm that's close. Or warmer.
Are we going to be able to get there before we freeze?
How far away is the home from the entrance? I'm going to ask the guard that.
It's closer than the castle, which is 5 minutes away. If you take the main path, it's going to be about 3, but there are side alleys that can make it a bit quicker. I can give you a map to give you the side alleys.
Is it the same temperature and stuff here as it is?
It's a bit colder.
Okay.
Yeah, it's even colder. That's what I'm looking at. So we have our snowshoes and stuff, but that's still going to make it so that walking there is pretty much out of the question. I think we need to get everybody away from here and draw him into the mine. Because we can't fight him up top. If we fight him up top, we'll freeze to death. If we try to get there, we'll most likely freeze to death. Even if it's quicker, like, we're basically banking on the house being the correct thing. And that's even with shortcuts, it's going to be close. Because we had heavy clothes on and we could only last a minute or so.
Yeah.
And that was in warmer temperatures and less snow. Well, I guess the amount of snow doesn't really matter now since we have snowshoes, but... Well, we can give it a try. I think I want to talk to the captains to see if they have any ideas, or this one at least. Let him know that we're thinking of trying to draw Saint into the mines to fight him. I mean, we'd obviously clear out the people first. And
Where would they go, though? The other...
Further into the mines toward, like, back the way we came. Or I could temporarily set them up in my home, but...
I don't want to danger all these civilians from either Saint or the creatures within the tunnels.
Well, let me see the map to see these shortcuts.
He pulls out a map. You can see it's kind of like a zigzag type direction that you're going to have to go. But relatively, you could get there within 2 minutes or less. You won't have to face other creatures, hopefully. He's a little bit faster.
You want to try it? I think 2 minutes we could get there, if we're lucky. Not much else we can do, really. So we're going to bundle up real tight, get everything ready, make sure we're good.
Gashra's was, like, way faster than we were, right?
Yeah.
What if I fabricated a set of skis?
And he could pull
He
us
could
like
just pull
a
us
sleigh.
like a sled.
You could try.
Just turn his snowshoes into or our snowshoes into sleds.
Skis.
Just put,
Yeah.
just put a, like, flat piece of board underneath them. Curve it.
Honestly,
'em
if you grabbed a
smooth.
hold of me and you hopped up on my back and held on to me, we'd only need one pair. And then you can keep snowshoes. You want to try it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We can do that. We're
Yeah,
going to try
She's
that
going to try to fabricate skis.
so that he can pull us faster to where we're going.
2 wooden planks of the sort can easily make skis, or you can just use one so you each have a snowboard, quote unquote.
That's funny.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
We're going to try to get up to the edge of the cave, the entrance, and then we will follow the map, plan our course of action, and then we'll start going.
Gashers goes, so where am I going?
We can take the map and say, turn here, go here, like, guide him. Tell him to go in a certain direction, and then say, when you get to this point, change course this way. And then he can... You'll
We can
almost
just do it
steer
like
him.
a GPS. Turn left here. Turn right here.
Let me see the map.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll show him the map.
He holds it for a couple seconds. Okay. Ready?
Well,
Do you have
Yeah.
the fastest course?
Yes.
Do you have the least dangerous course?
Fastest.
Do you know where we're going?
Yes.
Show me where we're going.
Okay.
On the map.
You start to see, you don't even remember putting these on him, but you start to see like jet boosters start to like flip over his elbows or like
God
his
damn it.
calves, start to charge up, and then you said map, so they kind of just flip back. Oh, I'm just going the route that you told
I
me.
trust him. Let's
And then
do it.
based off of chance and speed, should be relatively quick.
I'm down. Let's do this. This is going to be the easiest way to get there fast.
Could you get us there in under 2 minutes?
We'll have to see.
Ooh, taking a chance.
I'm good with taking chances.
You only got one shot to my Mr. Chance to blow. Okay.
That's great.
He rolls up the map again, hands it back to one of you.
Okay.
Ready?
Are we ready?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, because I didn't realize I can't end this spell myself. So,
Okay. You see that those boosters come back, and you kind of... He just goes off. It seems that he's probably 2 times faster than the first time you saw him just go.
Jesus.
I rolled a nat 20 on his fucking speed.
oh,
So you just immediately start seeing him go pretty fucking fast, doing sharp turns here and there. I need you both to make acrobatics checks real quick.
Hell
To
yeah.
see how well you're able to hold on.
if there's ever a time I need a good roll, it would be right now.
Well, we're in luck because my
You
proficiency...
don't affect me.
No, my... Well, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm on my snowboard, you're on yours. 12.
Okay.
9 plus 13.
22.
Okay. Gashra's going through a bunch of zigzags. You see Driftrod just cool as a fucking cucumber sliding off of...
She's just like...
Yeah, sliding off of fucking garbage can lids, off the side of walls. You are occasionally bumping into trash cans, trash bags, all that such. You take 3 damage altogether just bumping into walls or...
Okay.
But through that amount of time, you guys get there within 50 seconds.
Hell yeah.
And you are in front of the king's home. You do see lights on inside, and you do see a chimney puffing smoke.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yep.
Let's go. We're going to go up, and I'm not going to knock on the door. I'm going to just open it real slowly and quietly. Actually, I'm going to tell you to open it real quietly.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth in there.
I'm going to tell you stealth and go around like a corner, find a place to hide somewhere, and then I will come in afterwards, but I'll come in announced. I'm not going to stealth. I can't stealth.
Gotcha.
Bad at it.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. All right.
if you can get an opportunity for a sneak attack, if there's any monsters or anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is Gashra's gonna sneak with me, or is he gonna stand with you?
No, he'll stand with me. If If either one of us sneak with you, we're all caught.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
yeah.
So before I open the door, I'm going to tell Gashriz that...
Just tell him to listen.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Gashriz, if Zira says anything, tells you to do something, you also listen to him. Okay.
Okay. Let's roll a stealth check.
Okay. 14.
14. You slowly open the door. You start opening it. You hear bells jingling just the tiniest amount. Poke your head in, and it just feels like immensely very, very warm.
Mm-hmm.
You see about 5 very, very long tables. It seems to be very, very big inside, which, looking outside, you see dozens upon dozens upon dozens of these small gnome elf creatures that are just working on multitudes of different weapons or toys of sorts. Just a little bit more. You see a gigantic tree with a bunch of different lights and boxes that have very, very pretty bows on them. You see a whole entire wall of books, lights strewed up against it. Farther down, you see a massive fireplace, which supposedly have stockings on it.
Mm-hmm.
You see a massive chair, which there is someone that is snoring very, very loudly. There is a massive bag hunched over next to him. And if you look just immediately to your left, you will see a table with probably 7 stacks of paper just kind of fell on itself, but is starting to overflow onto the actual floor.
And I'm still just like peeking
Yeah,
my
you're
head
just
into the doorway.
that's what you immediately see.
Okay. I'm going to like whisper behind me and relay this to Zira, what I'm seeing.
I'm going to take my Molotov thing, and I'm going to put it back. What's his name? Gashra's back
He
in
opens his
mouth.
mouth. You put it in.
I'm going to tell him,
Slowly.
if it worse comes to worse, be ready to bite down on this. Just don't do it right now.
See it slowly start closing. His lips cover like that there's something in his
Yeah,
mouth.
I'm going to look at her and say, you did rig this to explode, right?
Oh, yeah. I think.
What?
I didn't have time to test it. I don't know if it'll work. I know the
Okay.
mouth thing will work.
Okay. She's standing in front. God bless.
Are you all going in? Are you gonna stay in the cold?
Just let me go in first.
First or second, so that I can get a hiding spot.
I mean, if you think you can get a hiding spot, go for it. You know what it looks like inside. But you just gotta make a decision, like, quick. Because it's fucking cold.
Where are we entering from? Right here?
Yep, that doorway.
So literally, probably, 15 feet away from elves?
Mm-hmm.
Gnomish elves or whatever.
What do you think I should do, Zira? Should I go in, stick to the wall, and try to get under the tree?
You could try to. That'd probably be the best hiding spot, honestly.
Still be in view of everything, but hidden. But it's just getting past that.
Because I'm gonna come in and try to talk to him.
Oh. Maybe I should let you be the distraction then.
Problem is that he's sleeping and they're all working on toys. I think this is about as distracted as you're gonna get. Because I gotta walk past all of them.
Yeah, but then
And then
you'll have
you're
all
still-
of their attention.
Yeah, but if he wakes up and he's looking towards me, looking right at the door, there's a good chance he's gonna see you.
Not if you go to the fireplace. Like if you get...
I don't know if I'm gonna make it that far.
Well, yeah, first.
I'm just gonna walk in.
Okay.
Okay.
We got this.
So I'm just gonna walk in.
I'm gonna continue to stealth behind him and try to like sneak my way like out of his line of sight if he wakes up.
Roll another stealth. I'll let you get an advantage for this.
Okay.
Because me and Gashras are gonna walk side by side.
Yeah.
So try and give her as much of.
You have advantage.
$26.
So Zira, you walk in, door jingles a bit. Gashras just immediately goes right behind you, kind of in the way where he usually does, more like hunched over a little bit, He's a bit more on the older side, but still kind of trying to lean up to be, I am part of a council. You see some of those gnome elves working. Some of them look up at you. One of them hops down, walks up to you. They're probably going up to your kneecap.
Okay.
They're not that tall at all. They're shorter than her.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing?
Hello there, little one.
Little one.
You go up to my knees. I don't mean it as an insult.
Okay.
I came to talk to you guys. I was just looking up at the ceiling. I came to talk to you guys to see what was happening with the weather and if I could talk to the person who's causing this weather.
Well, he's kind of sleeping right now. So he's kind of busy. Oh.
I see. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wake him up.
I don't know if that's a good idea. He's not very good when he wakes up. He's not really sleeping. He's kind of just like looking, if you understand what I mean.
So he can see people who are sleeping.
You heard the stories too? Those are some pretty nice stories, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, I need him to see me right now. So
I really insist that you just let him finish sleeping before anything else.
I'm going to.
You can sit down at one of the tables. You can have some hot cocoa. You can have, just get warm and all nice.
All right.
He
What?
said all right. I'm like, okay. Shit's about to go down.
First off,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to smile at him, and then I would like to cast.
No.
Oh, I suppose I will go ahead and cast right at the center of the tables.
Uh-huh.
How many elves are in here, roughly?
It's
28 times 5. That's a lot of elves. So at 5th level, I'm going to cast. I cannot pronounce this. Guys, Geas.
Okay.
Guys. Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. The elf.
Just him?
Yeah,
Okay. What does he have to beat?
18.
Alright, he got a 15.
Okay.
What?
I'm going to tell him that he needs to take all of his workers and vacate the area immediately. And he has to listen.
Okay, I don't see a problem with that. He kind of just walks over. It's like, oh, sorry, Jim. Excuse me real quick. He goes up on the table and is like, everyone, there seems to be some people outside that need our assistance. Why don't we all go outside and help them? Make sure you bring your toys and everything. You see a lot of them are getting excited, grabbing whatever they need, just going right past you. Others are like, why the fuck? Why? I need to finish this. Like, there's not enough fucking time. It's like, you really need to come with me outside. There's children. Like, oh, fucking whatever. Slowly but surely, all of the elves get up and say, whatever, Jesus fucking Christ. This guy is busting my ball. But they all end up leaving.
Okay. Then I would like to cast, as soon as he leaves, I would like to cast...
Arcane lock. Hey. You close the door, you touch the door real quick, you say some type of hullabaloo. You see about 5 extra different kinds of locks go on, and the actual door handle locks. Like, yeah, everyone's locked outside.
All right.
And we're locked in.
Hey, I said before, God bless. So then Are we in combat or anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay, then I would like to... So I got something wild
Okay.
to try, and I'm going to tell you... Let me reread it one more time to make sure.
Can I hear him from where I'm at? Under the tree?
Him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I make it
never
under the
mind,
tree?
never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize
You're
you made
pretty
it under the
fucking
tree.
quick. From the jingling and
Yeah.
him just talking, you're able to slip through everything.
Okay.
Let's talk this through. He's still asleep, right?
At the moment.
Okay, I'm going to cast Force Cage on him.
Okay.
Okay? So, it's a 7th level spell. So, he is enclosed by... He's not, like, abnormally sized or anything, right?
You see he's kind of bigger than usual. Not, like, overweight, just bigger in size. Think of it as, like, a giant. But not that tall.
Yeah, that's fine. He will fit in this. So, it's going to create a cage around him. He cannot leave by non-magical means, and he is completely trapped. It does reach into the ethereal plane, so you can't go by any means except teleporting, and it cannot be dispelled by using dispel magic. So he is going to be completely trapped. All right, he's good.
Still seems to be sleeping.
I'm gonna wake him up. I'm gonna yell at him. Saint! Saint!
Oh, holy shit! Where am I?
Where's all the yell? I'm
He
gonna
look-
be sitting cross-legged in front of him.
Zero?
Hello.
What's this?
I think you know.
Obviously.
Yes. Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
I think you also know that.
I do know. It just happens when I'm around.
How about you not be around?
That's kind of difficult.
Why?
Because I'm always around.
Well, then how come it's never happened until now?
Not as potent, I would say.
I need you to leave.
That's a problem.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
You're killing people.
It's just circumstances. Winter all the time. Cold, not always hot anymore. You see the beautiful
Killing
snow.
people.
Circumstances.
No,
You were in Bexley. You still got here. There's still travel.
by a mine shaft.
You still got here. Still travel.
What will it take to get you away from here?
How about some eggnog?
Do you have any that's here that I can make for you?
Yeah, it's by my desk.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna make the eggnog.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice anything about the eggnog?
Just seems to be eggnog. Unless you want to do an arcana.
I could do an Arcana check.
You can roll.
18.
It seems to have some type of magical effect to it. Some type of boosting magic.
I'm gonna walk up to the cage,
Uh-huh.
like I'm gonna hand it to him,
Ah,
and
thank
I'm
you.
just gonna drink it.
Really, man? Really? You know they had laxatives in them, right?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna ignore him.
Alright. I see that Gasher is here. Don't know how he's alive. But, hey, glad to see you, man. Hey, Saint, you look great. How the fuck did you get through the snow? I got some stuff. I feel more
Alive than ever.
alive than ever. Man,
I'm a real boy. That's all I can think of.
man, out of everyone, I really thought you were gone. Well, glad to see you.
No, you're not.
No, I am absolutely fucking not.
Well, guess there's only one way to solve this issue then.
I guess so.
All right.
Open sesame, and you see him vanish.
Is he able to do that, or do you still have to follow the rules?
He's using teleport.
Okay, so creature can't leave by non-magical means. When a creature tries teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving, which is 18. On a success, it can use magic to leave the cage. On a failure, the creature can't exit and wastes a spell's effect.
Got a 20.
Nat 20.
No. 11 plus 9.
Okay, non-nat 20. Okay, he disappears. And then I'm just going to say, Gashers, be ready.
You hear, oh, my back. Okay. You turn around and you see him at the door. Man, you locked this. And you took away all the elves. All right, well, guess I have to do it my own way.
I figured I'd make it a little more fair.
I guess. You see he pulls, like, his arm goes out, and you see the big sack fling into his hand. Now it seems fair. Let's roll for initiative. 0, you're first.
Okay, so he grabs his sack, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
I'm going to do it at 4th level. So, 14 damage.
Okay.
Force damage, if that makes any...
Missiles cross each other, whirl around, hit him on the chest, face a little bit. Holy fuck! All right. Krista, your turn.
Going to go with the ambush master.
Mm-hmm.
Going to shoot my bow.
You will have advantage.
Yes. 10,
10, that will not hit.
obviously. Am I no longer hidden because of that? Because I didn't hit.
No, you're still technically hidden.
Okay.
Gash will go before him. What do you want him to do?
I don't know, because I don't have a character sheet.
He is... Picture him as a civilian with explosives inside of him.
Does he have, like, a bow or anything?
No, he has a fist
And a mouth.
and a mouth. But the mouth has a bottle of alchemist fire in it.
I'm going to have him flank around this tree and stand about there.
Okay.
And then just ready. I'm going to tell him to pretend like he's preparing to do some wild spell.
All right. You see him start waving around his hands, not showing any type of signs or glyphs or whatever. Just waving his hands. Saint's turn. He's going to reach into his bag.
Pull out a gat. Just old-fashioned mobster.
Ho ho, here you go! As he pulls out like a hefty sized cannon. As a cannonball fires directly at you.
At me?
Yes.
Is this magic?
No, it's an actual cannon.
So I can't. Okay. How bad am I dying?
18 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, you easily hit me.
Okay. 26 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm almost dead.
As you kind of get launched back and now are sitting in his chair.
Okay.
Oh, shit. What did the
Picture.
eggnog do?
Nothing.
You said it had a boost.
Mm-hmm.
My dick's bigger.
Well, he did say it was a laxative. So.
It's like Viagra.
Boosted your digestion.
Overdrive. My colon is in overdrive right now. All right.
Cody, it's your turn.
That fucking sucked. I'm going to cast Disintegrate at him. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to let the phone do the rolling. You ready?
Doesn't he have to make a save?
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
What kind?
Dex.
Dex save.
Sorry, Dex saving throw. I hope it's so fucking low.
21.
I hate this game.
He got a 19 plus 2. Is it half damage? Or is it just not happening?
I guess nothing happens.
Would you like to use your bonus action?
I'll drink that fucking potion.
Krista.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Going for the ambush again, but I'm also going to add one of those flame bottle things.
Alchemist fire?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
still had that one in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to add it to my arrow.
Mm-hmm.
So
You have advantage.
what is it with all of my freaking dice? So 18.
That will hit.
Okay. 30?
Okay.
31. Sorry. I can't count.
You bring back the string. You let go of the arrow. You see him holding the the cannon, but you kind of get him straight in the jaw. It just kind of goes through. Oh, Griffa, you suck. And he has to pull out the arrow. Oh, fuck. It is Gash's turn.
Am I still hidden?
No, not anymore.
I can't use the bonus action to hide?
You can. Roll stealth for
Cool.
me.
Okay. 24.
Okay. You just go to a different part of the tree. So instead of the bottom, you go somewhere in the middle or maybe the top.
Okay.
What is Gash doing? What do you want him to do?
I am going to send him back over to 0.
Okay. Saint's turn. Roll a d4 because he's taking that fire damage.
Whoop. That's another one.
Okay. The hell is this slimy shit? Whatever. He kind of throws the cannon off to the side. It's like, Merry 4th of July! As he holds 2 firecrackers on sticks as they light and go into a swirl. I need you 3 to make a Constitution saving throw.
12. Let me see.
Okay. Alright. So as those fireworks are going off into the ceiling, they explode with an overly bright light. Normal fireworks just have bang and then it slowly dies off. This one is kind of like a flash bang.
Oh, no.
Zero, you are now blinded for this turn.
Okay.
You were kind of able to just immediately turn your head into the tree as it just did a massive blast of bright light. Gash is a fucking robot. It does not matter if a blinding light happens.
Right.
He can be blinded. Cody,
Yes.
you're blinded, but it's your turn.
Well, might as well cast mage armor.
Okay. You put armor on yourself, you wipe your eyes again, and now you're finally able to see Krista.
This is such a risk. I would like to try to use deception
Uh-huh.
to fall out of the tree. And how does it work? Can I make myself look like something else? Or do I just sound like something else?
What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Tell me what you're trying to do, and then
I would like to fall out of the tree after the flash. I would like to fall out of the tree and look and act and sound like one of his elves and deceive him into thinking that he just hurt one of his helpers.
roll deception. You have advantage because of your actor feat.
Okay. 31.
Do it again.
Yeah. Rolling it
That
even.
nat 20. Like that.
That's a nat 20.
Like that. Santa's a fucking idiot.
You find something.
Hey, get fucked, loser.
You find something of your size in the tree. For some reason, he just has an extra, decent sized box that you could technically fit into. You kind of push it down. It slams against the floor. It's like, Saint, what the hell? Okay. I'll tell you what happens when it gets to his turn.
Okay.
It's Gash's turn. What do you want
Okay.
him to do?
Do you want him to move you closer, farther away?
I want him away from me because he's explosive, and you put him right in front of me. I was like,
Okay.
if he gets hit, we're both dead. And you are probably too. So I'm gonna tell him that he needs to make a break for it, and he's gonna run this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Why-
something along the lines of you're the only one that can fix this, or you're the only one that stands a chance. That way he feels threatened by him.
All right. Saint's turn. He is going to walk over to the tree. Well, kind of brushly, run over to the tree. Gerald, I told you not to be in the tree. God damn it. Are you all right, buddy? He kind of looking through, the presents, trying to find him. All right, hold on. Time out. Let me just get him. We'll go back to just not... hold on. He's crouched over, like, looking underneath the tree. That will be his turn.
Okay.
Cody?
I'm going to cast Polymorph.
Okay.
As a reaction, can I use sneak attack?
You technically can.
Wait till I polymorph him now.
As a reaction to him using polymorph, yeah, you can... Okay. Roll. Well, no, what does he have to beat?
Wisdom saving throw. Hit me, baby.
Okay.
And then tell me what you get. Come on, this could be it.
What does he have to beat?
18.
What does he turn into?
I want him to turn into...
A laxative bottle. No, I'm just kidding.
A bottle of eggnog.
I was just about to say a glass of eggnog.
It has to be some type of animal. Sadly. If it was true polymorph, then I wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh, gosh.
I want him to turn into a snail.
A snail?
Yes.
Okay.
Or a slug of some kind.
Yeah. Being
I was going to
slow
say a
as fuck.
squirrel, but I'm like, he'll run from us 100%.
You cast him, you hit him right on, like, the side of his
Right
butt.
on the butt cheek.
Yep. You just see his, like, ho, ho, God. As he just... He is now a slug. You can now use your reaction.
Sneak attack
Uh-huh.
to attack him for an additional 7d6 damage.
How about this? You can add that.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to just fall down and step on him? You will do, like, an extra 3d6 damage.
Okay.
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 So roll 10d6.
Okay.
I'll just say you automatically hit him. He is a fucking snail. Why the fuck would he? He's unable to dodge anything.
38 damage.
Okay. You jump down and you kind of push yourself against some of the branches and just immediately flatten the snail. So you said 38?
Mm-hmm.
If that doesn't kill him, let me know.
That will not kill him.
Oh, damn.
As you crush him, you hear like a crunching noise, but then him going back to his big size, but him being prone.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn.
Attack, and then I'm going to yell, get away from him.
So I'm just going to use...
You have advantage. You'll have sneak attack again.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, because it's your turn.
Oh,
so this
technically I'm like dropping down onto him.
Mhm.
But,
This-
okay.
You take your turn, and then it all happens at once. You got this.
Fuck it, I'll give you double advantage. He's prone and you're on top of him. You're pretty much teabagging him.
I got one.
Okay. Here comes that nat 20.
13, 9, and 5.
So 13 plus
13 plus what to attack?
what sword?
I'm gonna use... Can I do dagger and short sword?
Sure, it'll still be just...
It'll be one
Plus
attack,
It'll just
but
one.
yeah.
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 So it's plus 8.
That'll definitely hit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
21.
Roll.
21.
So 7d6 plus a d6 for that blade. So 8d6.
So 28.
All right. You slice down into his back, piercing through his whole body. You take out the blade. You said for her to move.
Yes.
Bonus action, I'm gonna use dash.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go...
Yep. You can lay him down. That is Gash's turn.
Are we bringing him towards the fight?
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to start running that way.
Are you telling him to, like, suicide bomb?
No.
What? Okay.
That'll kill all of us.
Okay. He'll get closer than that. This place is huge, but it's not.
I'm going to have him run. Actually, no. I'm going to have him go over here and ready himself.
Okay.
So he's not taking a turn?
What's he going to do?
He can punch.
Oh, yeah. He'll punch him in the
he
face.
can flame throw his mouth.
He's got explosives. I'm not putting fire anywhere near him right now.
He could spit it out onto him. He could just go...
I'm going to tell him to actually wait. He's going to go right here. And I'm going to tell him, F the flame breath. Tell him to pull it out of his mouth and throw it at him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want anything near him because he is chock full of explosives right now.
Gears start to turn. He holds out the alchemist fire. He throws it.
Throws it.
Yep, throws
Okay,
it.
Gollum.
It splashes. Immediately, fire gets thrown about. The tree goes on fire, and he starts going on fire.
Oh.
Roll a d4,
A D4.
because he take
oh,
that
yeah.
damage.
Whoop. Another one. What the?
Okay.
That's fine.
It is now
Who?
Saints.
Okay.
He's gonna get up first. Ho ho! Ow! He's like gonna start like trying to pat out his body. That's a not fucking one of trying to pat out fire. He like ends up getting more onto the floor, and every time he pats it, gives the alchemist fire more air. Him catching more on fire somehow. He's like, reach into his bag, pull out nothing, but start to see a frozen blade start forming from his hand as he then just throws it at 16 plus 9.
I'm going to uncanny dodge.
So he'll take half the damage. Okay.
Hang on. Can I also include evasion in that too? Because it doesn't say.
You will have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You can roll that.
Okay.
You can roll your dexterity saving throw.
So that was a 22.
Okay.
So it says you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw and only half damage if you fail. So I take no damage.
So, well,
Right.
you won't take a certain kind of damage. You're still
Oh.
going to take
Gotcha.
10 damage
Okay.
from just the blade piercing into you. But as it hits you, it like ice shrapnel explodes from it. You're able to just find a way to maneuver almost perfectly for it to just go outward.
Ooh.
But
He hates me.
Gash will take 26 cold damage as
Okay,
like
as long as it doesn't ignite.
shards of ice glass go right into
How much
his
health
back.
does he have?
I don't know. DM's discretion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have a
You
thing
start
for
to
him,
see some
so-
oil like from the
blast, I guess.
the blast start dripping from his back, indicating that it's blood, but it's oil.
Yeah.
So he is more prone to igniting now. Cody, it's your turn.
I'm going to run over. Can I, like, as like a bonus action or something, like hand him another bottle of that fire
Yeah.
and have him put it in his mouth, and then I want him to run and tackle him.
Like
Okay.
he's taking your action then?
No.
Okay. You're
Well,
you're using
Like later. I'm just giving. Well, hang on. I'm trying to think of how to do this.
you want to use your bonus action
I
to
just
tell
don't know
him
how
to
big-
get closer.
Yeah.
I don't know how much explosives you put in this guy.
No
I
one
don't either.
does.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
You
if it's
can
gonna
use your
kill us or
bonus action to tell him to get closer to Saint as you give him the bottle. He will
No,
he will
I-
use his reaction to move
not.
closer.
I can't do that right now because she's too close. I can get away.
She can get away too. It's her next turn.
Yeah.
You're just telling him
Oh, it's
to move
gonna happen
closer.
now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
who
I
knows
have
how much explosives are in it?
I have hide as a bonus action, so
That's not gonna help.
dash.
That's still not.
She
gonna
has
help.
evasion.
I do have evasion.
Still not gonna help. This whole building's probably gonna come down.
Well, then it comes
right
down.
now.
Bring it down! Bring it down! Another Lord of the Rings reference.
So wait, how far away is he from Saint?
Probably 20 feet.
Yep. Nope. That'll fucking kill him. All right. I'm gonna lightning bolt Saint.
Okay.
Right. Is that on a?
On a hit?
Nope. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
God damn it.
18.
Okay.
Everything's 18. So if I tell you a saving throw, it's
All right. 19.
19.
He'll still take half.
Yes. Here we go. All sixes. Pretty close. So 35.
Then half that.
So like, is it rounded up or down?
Just say up.
18. And then I'm going to use the rest of my action to start sprinting this way.
Okay.
Just to get out.
Krista,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
I'm going to yell as well. I'm going to yell, Driffa, get away from him.
Where to?
Well, like, just follow me. It doesn't matter. Just
Okay.
get away.
Okay. So
Because you can still come back here and still shoot. Like,
Yeah, I'm going to use my... And I'm still in range to shoot with my bow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
where do
Yeah,
you
I'll
want?
just...
Like right over
Yeah,
here?
on the other side of the tables there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
won't have
will-
advantage since he's able to see you.
Right.
You'll just be rolling normally.
Okay. 25.
Yep. Roll a
So
d6,
it'll
add your
be-
modifier.
Plus 8. 10.
10? Why are you frowning at that?
That's amazing.
Oh.
That's great.
Oh.
You sling back the arrow, shoot it off. It hits in his shoulder. He pulls it out. He's bleeding quite a mental fuck ton. But he still seems okay-ish.
Uh-huh. Is he still getting burn damage?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's on his turn.
Okay.
Gash's turn. What is he doing?
I'm going to scream at Gash to... Or Gash.
Yeah. Gash
Give
for
him-
this, but
give
he
him a
just
hug.
Yeah,
short.
Gash. I'm going to tell Gash to tackle him.
Okay.
Because if... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Santa rolled a 2.
He must be... He must
Gash
be...
rolled an 8.
Nice.
Almost bad.
Knocks over?
Yep, he is on top of him.
Okay.
He is also going to start grappling him, so he's unable to move.
Okay.
I didn't expect we would be like this, Saint. I didn't know either. It is his Saint's turn. He's going to try and break the grapple. So they both rolled the same number.
Yep.
They are like fighting with each other. They're like rolling around on occasion, going back and forth. But Saint is able to like hit him in the gut.
Yeah.
He spits a bit of oil at him, ignites. I think you forgot that Santa was on fire.
No.
Okay.
We were counting
I
on
just
it.
didn't...
Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't expect it this early. I had an idea. I was going to use as a reaction or a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to try to flip a table so we could get behind it. Are we going to be rolling to see if we dodge any of this or?
Oh, okay. Hello. Hi.
Okay.
So as oil spits on him and his whole Gash's body starts to overheat, you start to hear a fuse go off. You can roll that damage.
Can you hear that?
She's rolling
Doesn't that
12
sound so
d10.
nice?
Go ahead.
68.
68?
68. 68.
Okay. Just before the fuse ends, you hear, "See you later, Santa." Ho, ho, ho. As an explosion happens, fire, shrapnel goes everywhere. You both duck behind the tables that they can. You can feel an immense amount of cold just happens. You guys peek over, a massive hole in the actual building has been exploded open. A lot of this building is now up in flames. The tree has fallen over. The only thing that you see after the smoke clears is Saint, where half of his face is completely burnt off. All you see is skull. You see a massive hole in his, probably just below his shoulders, down to...
So his whole torso.
Yeah, pretty much his whole
Chest
torso
and torso.
is like You see that his torso and stomach is completely open. You see blood and guts everywhere, along with metal pieces of old gash screwed everywhere.
I'm immediately going to comfort her because I know that was her prodigy. And I'm going to tell her it was a great prodigy.
And I'm just screaming, I'm so proud of him.
You hear crying and the yelling of Saint from outside, but then a couple seconds later, you just hear it faintly dissipate. A lot of the lights slowly dissipate. The tree slowly dissipates. Same thing with the fireplace. It slowly goes back to normal. The tables slowly dissipate. If you guys step outside, you see the snow begin to melt very, very quickly. You see the elf that you were talking to is like on his knees saying, "Why?" as magic kind of envelops him as he just poofs away.
Oh, wow.
I was going to firebolt him. Or fireball him.
Do you want to do that before
No,
he
it's
goes?
okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to go like this and wave at him.
With a middle finger.
I'm just going to say, thanks for the help.
What a dick.
You see all of those golems, and now you see other types of creatures, from snowmen that have like blood all over their wooden hands. Mm-hmm. You also see spiders that have frosted over. You also see a lot of those frostbitten golems. They have melted away and the bodies have just fallen. As weather goes back to normal, sun comes out. It's very. You are now.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're sweating quite a bit now from all those thick clothing.
I look over at Zero. I'm going home.
Me too. And then I go, but where's the king? Huh. That's for another time. And then I'm just going to put my arm around her and then dimension door out.
Okay.
So
through enough time, you slowly get back to Bexley. Dead bodies are strewed about, but you see a lot of people actually doing their thing again. You see Gashriz, Zumul, and Carminer outside all together once again. And after seeing you two coming out of that cave, everyone kind of goes straight towards you. Cheers, you all, thanking both of you, and pretty much saying, you guys approve of 2 new council members? They agree. You guys are now part of the local council, if you want to.
I'm going to look over at Dreffa, and I'm going to say, we will give you counsel anytime, and we would love to be part of your council, but
That was way too much fun, man.
it'll have to be another time. We've decided we're going to start traveling again. We believe there is much more that we can do throughout the world, and a lot more adventuring to be had.
You're always welcomed here.
Thank you. We will still call this home, and we will be back one day, I promise.
I hope so.
And we're going to shake hands with everybody and then say our goodbye, and then we're going to start. We're going to pack up whatever we have left, and then we're going to start to leave.
That's it.
Awesome.
That was so much fun.
It really was. Sorry to everybody again for me coughing like a motherfucker the whole time, but hopefully most of it will be edited out.
I hope so too.
Well, there's a couple times that you were talking and I was like waving at you and I'm like, no. I was like, he's not going to make it. But that was probably the most fun I've had with a one shot in a long time. So thank you, Noah. And thank you all for listening. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Try not to get sick.
Don't
good
be
luck.
like Saint. Well, if you really want to.
If you want to be like Saint,
Do it somewhere else.
we will blow you up with a mannequin of a lizard folk. Just so you...
with unknown amount of explosives
Yeah,
inside it.
unknown amount of explosives. That is the key point to this whole thing. But
Nice job.
all right, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Adios, see you later, and goodbye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Creatures and Cantrips. I must give credit where credit is due. Kaylin DeShong played Sadis Falcon. Jacob DeShong played Aaron/Vezrin. Cody Bush played Ranto. Dylan Daugherty played Tim. Megan Foster played Cathriel Ron. Krista Bush played Frondosa. And myself, Noah McCoy. I am the DM. Special thanks to Poor Man's Poison that is allowing us to use their music for the next foreseeable future. You can check them out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everything. They have their own website at poormanspoison.net, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and their TikTok at Poor Man's Poison. You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Creatures and Cantrips to see when the next episode has been uploaded or any news announcements pop up. We also have a Twitter. You can find us at Creature Cantrip. That is all one word and the C's are capital. If you enjoyed any of the episodes that have been out so far, please like, share, comment, subscribe, rate us 5 stars, follow us. Anything helps us to let this channel grow. The next episode will be out in 2 weeks, if not sooner. Have a good night, guys.
Are we the good people?
Yeah, we're always gonna be the good people.